Welcome back to another Violet Evergarden review. Today's episode 2. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to jump into this?
I am always ready.
Cool, I'm glad someone is. So, basically right off the bat in the beginning we get, it's 4 years ago. And this is when Gilbert and Violet meet.
Yes.
Gilbert gets gets Violet as like a gift, I guess, from his brother Dietfried. What a crazy name. His brother has like a super crazy name. Gilbert, and then we get Diet Fried. But no one called Dietfried. But we do get a little bit about them. We're like getting bits and pieces of their story, basically, of Gilbert, Violet, and Gilbert from like other characters, and then occasionally flashbacks, which I enjoy.
I feel like each episode is gonna have a small flashback until it leads up to the final moment.
Yes. We get a little bit like they weren't really. One of them wasn't really his brother Dietfried was not a fan of their father. Gilbert's like, our father would chop off your head or whatever he saw you with this look. So, I guess, not a great home, maybe? But his brother gives him a weird gift. A girl, Violet, that he calls a weapon to use however he wishes and to show no compassion.
Which
obviously, he ends up showing compassion because he falls in love with Violet.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
I don't know how I'd react to getting a person as a gift either. I'd be like, how could I not show compassion? It's a person you're giving me.
Well, some people are just assholes, I guess.
And then, I believe this is another episode where we did not get an opening, right?
I don't even know if this show has an opening or an
That is
ending.
true.
Because it gives you the full length every time.
And I like that.
It does like have a little
like the
outro music.
Yeah, the outro music has. The music's just so good that I'm fine, I guess, not having it be interrupted for an opening.
Right.
And we're getting full max image, like 24 minutes, non-stop. But we get the cast of the other dolls. We got Iris, who's the rookie, kind of conceited a little bit. She's more in it for herself, whereas like Katya, the main one, is obviously understands people.
Right.
And she's popular for a reason. It's probably because she's not doing it just for herself. She actually cares for the people coming in. Iris does not give that vibe, as she says. She just wants like the money and to work with the celebrities and stuff like that. We got Erica, who's very timid, shy, who's also trying to just like learn about herself and like others, kind of like almost like Violet in a way.
This whole episode was like just, I mean, it was only basically one setting, but it was still super like absorbing.
Yes, this is all about their company. This is going to be probably the setting of the anime, is they're at this company because every episode is just going to be like probably a story of some character that comes in and explains it to Violet, whereas Violet's trying to learn emotions and stuff like that. So I have a feeling all the stories are going to be told from like in here. But we did make a mistake last episode. We thought, or not really a mistake, we just thought Violet lost one arm. She lost both.
Yeah, she doesn't have either arm.
Yes, because she takes off that second glove. I was like, all right, they're both
and she
missing.
can like adjust it or whatever. She's like,
yeah, she's like, this normal setting, not quite right for typewriter mode. Let's go into my elbow here and crank it up a notch.
She probably had it to like the kill people setting because she was just in war. She's like, I need to be a bit more dainty. Let me just.
And so they're trying to teach her the ways, and she just goes, they're like, here, write all this, and she's just goes to town typing, to where she was just mad typing super loud.
She's very literal and very like disciplined. No matter what someone says, she's like, "Gotcha." She'll like salute. She's like,
Yes,
"I'm gonna do it."
Roger.
And like her mannerisms, like someone would be like, "Oh, you don't look okay." She'll be like, "I'm feeling perfectly fine." Or someone's like, "Oh, are you hungry?" "I am properly nourished." She's kind of like a robot with her responses.
Yes, definitely the military in her. She's got all these proper manners, and like she basically doesn't want to like be unuseful to someone. So
Right.
she's like always making sure she's maximizing towards her mission, because everything's a mission to her, because that's all she's ever known. Um, then we get a little bit of Benedict trying to pick up all the women. He doesn't succeed. He gets an old man though.
I guess that's his consolation prize.
I just like where he's like keeps asking, the old man kind of just like laughs on him. He's like, "That's not how you're gonna get, old man. It's like, you gotta pick up your game here," because he's all complaining about the women. It's like, Benedict, stop, dude. They clearly got some work to do. You got some work to do.
Get back
Do
to
your
work,
damn work.
Benedict.
Now there is a thing here we get with Katya and Hodgins. Are they in a? Are they going for that relationship?
Little romance blooming, or could have been there before, but
Benedict's just watching in the background like typical creepy style. He's blushing and
he's
everything.
clearly in view of them, but whatever. He's just like standing, pretending to hide behind this pole, even though his like whole head sticking out.
Yeah, so we do got a little office fling going in here between Katya and Hodgins, and we also learned that they do house calls too, which Katya does a lot of. This could be risky doing house calls, but
Really, might be like
it's
kidnapped.
like come out here and then murder. Which,
Not everyone's malicious, okay?
hey, it could happen. But so we do get Violet deciding to write a letter for Gilbert.
For the major.
These things, it's always so tough watching these things. It's like, Gilbert's dead. She still doesn't know. She's just trying to write to him like every day, like, "Hey, this is where I've gotten to."
Right. She still wants to be. She's like one to report to him, like
Yes.
as an officer still, but like it's like she cares, but she doesn't realize she cares or doesn't understand that she cares. Which
Exactly.
we can kind of see that later when she gets her little thing back.
Yeah, the brooch.
Brooch. Thank you. I forgot what the name was.
But we do get some, like, I just love these scenes here where, like, she's basically learning how to write for them by watching. She's just job shadowing. First she job shadows Iris, and she's like, "You spelled that incorrectly." And just kind of like being literal, has no idea what these characters are talking about. Like with Erica,
Yeah,
she just kind of goes off on this customer. She's like, "Would you stop crying so we can do our job?" She has no tact. She still just doesn't have emotions. She's just like, she's so straightforward. She doesn't get anything.
Right. She's like, it's just all face value with her words. Like everything is just taken. Because even what's her name? The main woman.
Katya.
Yeah, she even had to explain. She's like, you see, there's kind of like two meanings to words. Like,
yeah, so but I'm kind of like almost like that Violet, where it's like, just tell me straight up what you mean, okay? I don't want to play all these games with you. But obviously, this is completely different because they're writing letters for people. Like that one man came in who was like, "I don't like these words at all," complaining to Erica, and Erica, of course, being timid and shy, has no idea how to interact with that. And Violet just pushes him down on the table. She's like, you know, I don't care if you don't like this. You paid for the job. You have to pay. It's not legal to not pay.
Right.
It's like, now tell us what you don't like. Because like every time they like one of the customers say something, they always type something that's different from what they're saying, and of course Violet never gets that, and that's why Katya had to explain that to her.
Right. They're kind of like translating, even though obviously it's the same language. They're kind of translating it into a different meaning, which Violet clearly does not get or understand right now.
Yes, and that obviously finds out when the rich lady comes in. She's like, the man of my dreams is going to marry me, and I'm so happy, but I don't want to say that because then he'll think I'm easy. So she's like saying all this stuff, and like the letter Violet writes is fucking hilarious. She's like, don't come back to me so you have more money
Right.
and presents. She's like, I'm a complex woman, damn
I'm a
it.
complex, dignified woman.
And I was seeing so like the girl was just like, that's not what I wanted to say. I loved him, and Violet's just like, I don't understand whatsoever.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, I can't blame Violet. She wrote down what the woman said. It's just the woman wanted to pretend to be like that.
Yeah, she doesn't want to seem easy and loose is the word, but so she kind of just like, you know, I'm gonna walk out in town, just kind of think about it. She thinks she sees Major Gilbert out there. Clearly, it's just some man in a soldier outfit with a similar hairstyle. It's because they're in the military, so everyone has to have like a similar hairstyle. Maybe not here, but in our military, it's pretty much similar for everyone. But we do learn a little bit from Benedict. He says the company's in trouble. They're getting no pay. Obviously, we learn he used that pay on a brooch. But if they could only afford the brooch, that clearly means the company is in trouble. As we hear like Iris was saying, Katya is the only reason that they're doing well in the first place. The reputation is just starting to climb, and she thinks Violet's gonna ruin their reputation. Because, like, Iris, you're a rookie. Shut up, okay? Like, she's just so conceited. I get that she's here trying to make money. It's all she seems to really care about.
Yeah, she cares about mainly herself, I think.
Yeah, but now she's just kind of concerned about job security, which I could get. But hey, that's what happens. You start at a new company. They either gonna make it out alive or they're gonna die as a company. I know. I have a company. It's a similar situation. We might die this year, or we might flourish this year. You never know.
Jesus.
But we do get Erica defending Violet from Iris, saying, "Please don't fire." This, you know, Erica's also in this tough situation.
I think she sees
out.
similarities between her and Violet, which is she even
exactly.
mentioned
Since
like that's why she spoke out. Like,
yeah,
they're kind of both don't understand it completely. I mean, Violet's kind of a whole different thing because she's like,
yes,
I don't know if she really has the capability right now to understand it, just because she's just so used to being like ordered around and being like used for military. But Erica's like, I too also kind of suck at this job, but
she's like, because Violet's like, am I suited for this? Well, I'm not really suited. No, I didn't ask about you.
That was
about me.
Even when Erica was defending her, she's like, why are you contradicting yourself? What? You said I wasn't suited, now you're saying don't fire me. It's just so funny how Violet will just call people out for things just because she doesn't really understand. She's just like...
Yeah, exactly. But the ending here, we do get some backstory about the typewriter, the auto memoir service and everything, or doll, which I do like, how they kind of like really learning about these characters and this world from them, and like normal narration and just conversations. Like we have Hodgins and Katya right there at the end talking about Major Gilbert. And I do love how they tied in the next episode name right here in his last line.
Right. We pretty much get confirmation that Gilbert's dead. Like, it was heavily implied, but this is pretty much confirmation. Because even Claudia's like, oh, tell me about him. And then he's like, he had quite a personality. And she's like, oh, what do you mean had? And you can tell it kind of like broke him a bit. Like, he got emotional. And then he said, he's never coming back.
Exactly. I do like he's and then just flashes up never coming back on like the next episode name. So that's what I love about the show. Yeah, there's no opening, there's no ending, there's no episode preview. It's just all tied in together. Is that the next episode name, or is that this episode's name? Right there at the end.
That could be either. Never
could
coming
just be a
back.
Statement.
It's just
they just wanted to emphasize it. But yeah, it's just I really do
it's
like
very
how
well
the storytelling
done.
it is.
Just in everything. But I mean, that's it. If you wanna.
That is the episode. You want to jump into scores?
Let's do it. You want me to go first?
I can go first. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
That's what I was gonna give it.
Stop it. First of all, I just like we've been saying it the whole time. The storytelling between the characters is fantastic. I love the characters. The interactions between them. It's just everything's well done. The shots are well done. We get the full 24 minutes ish. Like there ain't no wasted time in this. This is all moving everything progressively forward, and it's just beautiful. The music's great. And it's really, I don't know what else to say. It's just fantastic.
Right. I mean, I'll give it an 8.5 too. First of all, the art is outstanding. Like everything is so detailed. Even the shots with the water actually looks. It's crazy how detailed everything is, which is kind of rare in anime because sometimes they'll ignore the background to focus on the foreground, but this show goes all out every scene. The music matches everything. It always matches the mood. It always matches the tone. I just love Violet as a character.
No, she's fantastic.
Right, and I think we're gonna see her slowly develop an actual personality. You could say, evolve from Violet the weapon to Violet the woman, the girl, someone who actually understands things. It isn't just
exactly.
I do love her now how she just calls people out, which is hilarious. But it's just it's gonna be so heartbreaking when she learns
about Gilbert. Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know how I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna be like, oh my god,
because you can tell that he's trying to hide it from her. He knows. Obviously, he knows. Every time she brings him up, he kind of diverts it, and I think it's just.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'll send this letter off for you. It's it's heartbreaking, man.
But it's just so good.
It's hard for him. It's so hard for him, and then, when they actually, that reveal is gonna be crazy.
It's great. This show's great.
Yes, it's
probably
This is definitely my favorite that we're watching right now.
I'd agree. It's super good. I'm excited every week.
They want to have 14 episodes.
14.
If you knew or not, yeah. But it'll be so sad when it's done. But I think that does it for our scores in this episode.
All right, let's give us the spiel.
As always, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the episode, what you didn't like. Maybe there's something we missed that you wanted to point out. Let us know if you agree with us on anything. No confirming, denying theories. No, I don't think we had any. No spoilers. We don't know the source materials. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.